Listening to the 10 radio with Mia. 23 years in the game, still shifting gears, still dropping gems, and still gorgeous truck her strong. Let's roll.
This show is not suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
What the f?
Hey. We live. Can you hear music? Can you hear the music?
No.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. She couldn't hear the music. That's okay.
That's okay.
So listen, we are live. So
So
instead of doing a recorded
instead
bit,
of doing
I was
a
like,
recorded bit, I was like,
let's just go live.
let's
So
just go
my girl
live.
came over.
So my girl came over.
She done brung these. What's these? Cut waters.
Cut water. Mai Tai.
My time. So we sitting here sipping a little bit because it's hump day. Mind you. Happy hump day, by the way.
Happy hump day,
So
by the
listen,
way.
this is live, no
So
edits, no
listen,
cuts. It's
This
straight
is
raw, straight
live, no
uncut.
edits, no cuts. It's
Right
straight raw,
now, we
straight
ain't got no
uncut.
viewers, but it's okay.
Right now, we ain't got no viewers, but it's okay. Okay.
All right, so listen, y'all. First off,
All right,
welcome
so
back to
listen,
10
y'all.
Radio,
First off,
the Yard
welcome
Talk
back to 10
Podcast.
Radio,
And listen,
the Yard Talk Podcast. And listen,
that echo is killing me.
so out of that echo is killing me.
Your phone, not mine.
Really?
I hear it from your phone, but not my mic. Really?
It's delayed on your end.
It's delayed
I
on
want
your
y'all,
end, but not
if
mine.
anybody gets on, I want y'all to
I
tell
want
me if y'all
y'all,
can hear this
if
echo.
anybody
So
gets on, I
anyway,
want y'all to tell me if y'all can hear this echo. So anyway,
this is the Yard Talk. So this is the talk
this
that,
is the
you
Yard
know,
Talk.
it goes
So
on
this is
between
the
the
talk
drivers
that, it goes on between the drivers
and when the engine goes off, right? So
and
this
when
is
the
the
engine
truck and
goes
truth.
off, right?
So
So
listen,
this is
before
the
we
truck
get
and
into
truth.
it,
So listen,
I want
before
y'all
we
to
get
lock
into
in
it,
real quick, like,
I
follow,
want y'all to
share,
lock in real
subscribe,
quick, like, follow,
so you don't
share,
miss
and
what's real.
subscribe,
All right. So
so you don't
YouTube,
miss what's real. All right.
Spotify,
So YouTube,
make sure
Spotify,
to get to
make
10
sure
for Radio, the
to
Yard
get
Talk
to
Podcast.
10-4 Radio, the Yard Talk Podcast.
Also Instagram,
Also TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
gorgeous,
gorgeous TruckHers. That's GORGEOUS TRUCKHERS. Or visit Gorgeous TruckHers at www.gorgeoustruckhers.com. So now, if you new here, hey, welcome to 10-4 Radio. I am your host, Mia, or as some call me, they favorite truck and IT. I am a transportation professional of 23 years, safety coach, CDL state examiner, and the founder of Gorgeous TruckHers. And this is pretty much where we get people industry ready. We help guide them, mentor, real game, no TikTok fairy tales. You heard? All right, so listen, today's episode is called From 18 Wheels to 18 Attitudes. Same CDL, different bullshit. Yeah. Did y'all hear what I said? From 18 wheels to 18 attitudes. Same CDL, different bullshit. Because my guest right here went from local tractor trailer driving to driving transit city bus. And baby, listen, the load changed from freight to folks, and we know folks come with all types of different opinions. Yeah. So that's the difference. So first off, I want to say welcome.
Thank you. I'm Yashika.
Welcome to 10-4 Radio. Welcome to 10-4 Radio. So listen, right now we good because I didn't get a chance to advertise our live, so that's why people ain't showing it. It's okay, but we gonna still run it. All right, Shika, how you feel?
I feel great.
Even with your cut water?
Even with my cut water.
I mean, okay. Toast. There we go. All right, so listen. I guess the first question I have is, where are you from, and what actually made you get your CDL in the first place? Like, what's something that inspired you to get your CDL?
I am from a town called Okeechobee, Florida. I got my CDL because I was going into dispatching. And as I was doing my research, I saw a lot of dispatchers finding their trucks abandoned on the side of the road. They were scuffling, trying to find drivers to go get their trucks. So they would have to pay the driver to get the truck, pay for the fuel, pay to fly them out wherever the truck is. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go get my own CDL so I can drive my own truck back if something ever like that happened.
Right.
But God had other plans. I ended up getting my license. I sat on them for a year. And then one of my friends was like, there's no need to have a CDL if you're just gonna sit on it. So I applied for Coca-Cola, Florida as a driver merchandiser.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first driving job. I did it for 3.5, almost 4 years.
When I left Coke,
When I left Coke, I was
transport
a transport driver.
uh,
I went to transit, and
I'm still learning.
I'm still learning the transit
Mhm.
industry. It's quite interesting. I walk, I ride, I drive, all walks of life.
Every day.
Every day.
I find familiarity
In it because I used to be a corrections officer. So
the
the attitudes don't bother me. The slick mouth, the threat, the everything that comes along with people, it doesn't bother
So
me.
you got a threat?
So you got a threat?
What they say?
Yes.
What they say?
That's gonna beat my ass. I better watch my
Then what you do to
back.
them people?
What you do to them people?
You left them. You tried to leave.
I don't do anything. Some people don't like authority.
Okay.
Some people don't like to follow the rules. If I have to follow the rules, you have to follow the rules as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
with the trend, so
you came in from corrections.
and so really the
And
ultimate goal
is
dispatch, not
dispatching, not
necessarily
necessarily
Correct.
and then you just kind of have to follow to get your CDL. Yes,
The goal was to buy me a truck, dispatch my own truck, and get my CDL just for me, my personal reasons. If I had to ever go pick up my own truck, I didn't have to pay anybody. I could save that money. But my plan wasn't my plan. God had other plans.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So
So
when you
when
first
you first
started
started
in
in
transportation,
transportation,
first got your
CDL,
CDL, what was
what
your
was your
expectations, and then what was the actual reality? Because I think a lot of times drivers come in and they watch the Facebook. You can't hear? So and you offer the thing too.
There it is.
So my bad, we got difficulties. That's how it happens. You know, when you live, you just never know when shit's gonna glitch up. Anyway, so we got so many people that see these different forums and everybody's following Facebook and what people are saying. So what's something that you came in expecting, but in reality hit you that it ain't what you thought it really was.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I can't really say I had high expectations because of the research that I had done prior to. I can say that it was a great experience. I can't say that it was life changing, but it was a great experience. I thoroughly enjoyed driving the 18-wheelers, and learning about all the features on the trucks, on the trailers. that I'm actually driving the trailer, not the truck.
Right. The trailer, not the truck. But was it something that you was like, when you got into it, that, when you in school, they tell you all these amazing things and all these great things that's about to happen. And then once you get into it, it's something that ain't what was that? Was there one of those moments?
No.
Or so your school
because the instructors gave us, they're all retired truckers, so they kept it real all the way across the board.
Oh, that's
what
good.
to expect, what not to expect. Don't expect to become a millionaire. Because you had people on social media selling us a dream, which was not the reality of it.
Exactly.
It can, make your life better. It did. Like I said, it was a great learning experience with the tractor trailer.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll go back in a heartbeat if need be. But as of right now, I'm kind of enjoying transit
life.
Yeah.
So listen, anybody, for those that's listening, that's new, right? Every solid driver has a shaky beginning. And I think a lot of times when people is coming into it, like you see these super truckers, we like to call them, and they make it seem like, oh, you should just know that. Listen to me. Every new driver has a shaky beginning. So listen, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress and staying safe. Period. Right? So don't let these super truckers hype you up and make you feel like you back in not being able to back perfect the first time with no pull-ups is the problem. No. The goal is for you to just to get that shit in there without touching and tearing nobody's stuff up, right?
Exactly.
So don't stress yourself out about that. All right. So now let's get into the title of the actual podcast, which is from 18 wheels to 18 attitudes, because we know freight might be heavy, but people are heavier. Heavier. There we go. So what? It's the cut water. So listen, what made you switch from local tractor trailer to city bus?
Well, I wanted to try something different, another avenue in transportation. Another endorsement, brought my resume. And that's pretty much it so far.
You just wanted to try something new.
It's something new, something different.
I think it's good though, because I always tell students, like, the more stuff that you have up under your belt, the more opportunities you'll have. Like, don't limit yourself. Even when people talk about automatic and manual transmission, they be like, I'm just getting automatic because automatic gets the same pay. And that is true. However, what I don't want to happen to you is you get to a job that you really want, and the only requirement is you must drive manual transmission, right? And so I'm like, well, just go ahead and if they're offering it at your school, I'm not saying that you need to go back, but if they're offering it, just get it. Get all that stuff and get it up under your belt. And so then when you do get to a job, you can be like, yeah, I can drive anything that y'all have on y'all fleet. So let me ask you, what's the biggest difference between hauling freight and hauling people?
Well, the freight don't talk. Freight don't talk.
That part.
People talk. People complain. People want to call and report you for no reason because they're in their feelings about whatever.
Wait a minute. You got reported?
Of course.
What you get reported about?
Taking a 10-7.
A 10-7 is a break?
Yes, I needed a 10-7 because these people think we're robots. We're just supposed to drive all day, not go to the bathroom, not eat.
Right.
Not take a break. A woosah moment.
Yeah.
So, took a 10-7. Passenger got upset, telling me that I wasn't in a drive-through and that I needed not to be driving the bus. And he was going to call and report me to the chief.
The chief of what? The transit?
I'm assuming the chief of police, because transit don't have a chief. he called. He emailed in and said that I didn't need to be driving, and the agency I work for needs to hire better people.
You think got reported by them folks?
Reported by them folks.
For
Falsely reported. For leaving somebody at the bus stop, which I never. Yeah.
I need to go. I need to back to tell y'all.
Her phone rung. Oh, dang, you gotta reconnect. But listen, her phone rung while she tried to log back in. And yeah, it's girl stuff. Don't be in our business right now. So listen, I was getting ready to put y'all in our business, but don't be in our business. So whatever. We ain't about to get into that. So while she's logging back in because her phone kicked her off. But yeah. So was that did you go to the right one? Yeah. The second one? You sure? Because I don't see you on here. So yeah, she's gonna get logged back in real quick. But yeah, so listen, from transit, well, no, from tractor trailer to transit, I drove transit as well. And it's definitely a big difference between hauling people and hauling freight. Listen, your freight don't talk. It's so much more peaceful. But I will say, when I did drive, I ain't gonna cap. Sometimes it did get a little lonely and you do want somebody to talk to and somebody just to kind of, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes the people, when I drove transit, the people would be so mean for no reason. But then you had those good passengers that, I see you. The good passengers that you really look forward to seeing like every morning because that's their regular route they take to work. And so I enjoy transit sometimes, but I also enjoy. I think I would love a balance of both if I could have it like that. But anyway, okay. So since Yashika then got back online, yeah, here and we ain't about to talk about what this girl. No worries. So listen, be honest. So what's harder with you with the transit? Is it? And can you hear me? Yeah. So what's harder? Is it four-wheelers or passengers? Passengers. Okay. Why? And your thing, I can't see you either. So we got some technical difficulties. Let me see if I can check. Let's see. Front, back, same one. I don't know, y'all. We got some technical difficulties. Let's see if we can figure it out. Let's see. That's why you ain't supposed to drink and be on live, I think, at the same time. I think maybe that's probably why. I don't know. People do it all the time. But this is actually my first live, like true live, because usually I will do pre-recorded lives where I'm like, you know, I pre-record them and then I'll go back and then play them. But this is actually my first real live. And I wanted to do that because I got my homegirl here. I was like, why not? Heck yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay. I see you now. Can you see yourself? No? Yeah. But why? No. Okay. Well, I can see you. I wonder why you can't see you on there. That's interesting. Let's see. Now you gone again. Oh, there you go. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. I don't know what happened. All right. All right. Good. We gonna leave it like that, even though you can't, but you can see yourself on mine. So okay, so listen. What do you miss about trucking? And what are you glad that you actually left behind? And can you hear me okay? Okay. What I miss about trucking is I was able to be at peace. I can just drive from my radio thing. I can look down at people. From the tractor trailer up top. I'm looking down. They ain't doing shit but texting and driving. I'm just cruising along and being in my own world and peace. And just, fooling. Now, now I have to listen to everybody's conversation, everybody's complaining, and people arguing on the bus. Why aren't we there yet? Why are you late? Mm-hmm. It's never, hey, how you doing today? Always, you late. Right. You late. 18 minutes late. You better off going to work at McDonald's. Transit is like customer service, like with a steering wheel. Therapy, yeah, definitely therapy. Nurse. Confidant. Oh, somebody you their girlfriend, and you don't even know that you their girlfriend. It's you be people's unsolicited girlfriend. You got people want to bring you candy, which you don't know if it's good candy or not. Right. You got people trying to make transactions, but drinking on the bus. I remember people. Food up on the bus. Yeah. Food up in the back. Yep. I remember seeing people drinking stuff on the bus or finding cans on the bus back there. So we have people get on the bus with shot bottles, and then they'll leave the bottles back on the bus. They'll clean out their bag, leave out their trash, they'll change clothes on the bus. That goes on the bus. And now it's open carry. They carry on the bus. Now that's scary. And we're not allowed. But I mean, I feel like what they don't know won't hurt them. But we're not allowed. Well, we're not gonna say that. Yeah, well, of course we don't care. Why would we do that? It's against the rules and regulations. It's not. You will not have a job. This is how I feel about that, though. But you still have your CDL, and you'll still have your life. Exactly. I would much rather have it and not need it versus need it and not have it. Like, did you see that video of that driver where that guy put the gun out on him? It was a transit bus driver. Mm-hmm. And the driver shot him. The driver told him to stay behind the line. Yeah. Picking up. Yep. He didn't know that driver had that gun. Had that thing, had that pew pew, had that goddamn it, had that back up on him. He fucked around and found out. He fucked around and found out the hard way. Okay. All right. So listen. So how long have we been going? About 25 minutes. See how fast that went? See, I told you. All right. So listen. Let's do a this or that. Okay. So don't think about it. I'm gonna just yell out some stuff and you tell me which one. All right. So early morning or late night? Late night. Okay. City traffic or highway? I could do that. Yes, the highway's better. Okay. Tight docks or tight turns? Okay. Okay. Music low or silent?
Low.
Okay. Passenger drama or four-wheeler stupidity?
Passenger drama. I was
Now, if you said passenger drama, listen. Okay. It's always some drama. You always got a story every day. Okay. What's your don't talk to me right now moment at work? Like you be like, nah, I'm like, don't talk to me right now.
when I'm trying to focus on where I'm going.
Oh, when you like on a new route or something, you don't know.
I need to pay attention. I can't listen to you right.
You need to focus on your turns. Okay. All right. So now this is where the same CDL and the different bullshit part comes into play. Okay. So let me ask you, what is an unwritten rule in transportation that you feel people need to learn fast?
Anything?
Anything. An unwritten rule in transportation that you feel people need to learn. Whether it's the new drivers coming in.
Okay, so as a CDL holder or just in general, non-CDL holders as well.
CDL holders or looking to get their CDL.
Well, looking to get the CDL and CDL holders, you gotta always be mindful. You have to always ask questions. You have to learn everything you need to know about every rep. It's not for the weak.
So be teachable. Well, let me, because I'm taking notes. She disconnected again, and her phone didn't even ring. She said, "Be teachable, ask questions." What else was it?
Be teachable, ask questions, learn as much as you can learn.
Learn as much as you can learn. That's important. And so, one thing I always talk to drivers about is, and I see a lot of people. So one thing that really kind of pisses me off when I'm in these trucker groups is that like drivers are coming there and ask questions, and then I see you. Hold on, let me add. Drivers are coming there and ask questions, and then
They don't follow through.
well, no, people will come in there and they'll type like rude shit under the post like you need to give up your CDL if you don't know this. Well, how they don't know if they don't ask the question? So I said that to say, keep asking those questions. If you're a new driver, don't get discouraged. Don't let these super truckers or drivers that think they know everything discourage you. Keep asking those questions. And learn as much as you can and learn. Once you get somebody that's willing to actually teach you and pour into you, stick under them and ask as much as you need to ask. All right. So next question. What's a rookie mistake that you see that makes you want to yell? Like what's something that you've seen some new drivers come in and it's just a rookie mistake that you'd be like,
what coming in thinking they know everything.
That's a good one.
Coming in thinking they know everything. Oh, I got this. I can back up. I can do this. And then when it's time to do it, you can't do it.
They can't back up.
They can't back up.
But they talk all that shit.
The jackknifing the trailer. Everything.
Now, what's the difference though? So trailer versus bus.
Well, with the bus, you have to get used to the bus turning with you as you're turning. And it kind of looks funny in the mirror when you're looking at this bus. And then the tractor trailer, you just got to turn, then you're used to the trailer coming behind you. But either way, you still got to turn wide enough to clear the turn.
Right. So I think a lot of the times, like when I'm teaching drivers, you know, we teach that you're driving with the tractor trailer, you're driving the trailer.
Right, combination.
Versus the bus, you actually driving the bus. Like it's two totally different things. So,
and then when you're driving the bus, you have to be mindful if you have wheelchairs or, you know, something on the bus.
Yeah.
Because you don't want nobody to fall over.
Right.
Then it's a lawsuit.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, new drivers just listen to the older drivers. You know, new drivers be brave and wrong at the same goddamn time.
Yeah, they come in. It's it's okay to be excited, but
It's
don't be
okay.
cocky with it, cause that's when you're gonna mess up.
That's when you mess up. When you get cocky and complacent is when you mess up. When you get comfortable, like you be like, yeah, I do this shit every day. Oh, like you don't do nothing. You don't get out and look. You don't. You just do it, and then you wind up hitting something or hitting somebody or messing up your equipment.
Another thing is don't get so comfortable till you just feel like you don't have to do a pre-trip.
Pre-trip
Pre-trip is for your safety as well as everybody else's.
Listen, if y'all know me out there, y'all know me and safety go together real bad.
My pet peeve are tires. The tires. My lug nuts.
Tires, and she has a big fear of dropping her trailer. Also, so double checking your coupling.
Yeah.
When you couple, actually, outside of hearing it click, right? Actually doing your tug test first, pull it forward, and then actually getting out and actually going up under the trailer and looking to make sure that the lock jaws is around the kinky, and that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a big thing also about dropping her trailer, and I love it because safety first is doing those double checks. Yeah, it takes a few minutes, more minutes of your time, but it's saving you in the long run from a drop trailer. Now you're here for hours versus just taking what it takes you 3 minutes,
or not even
3 minutes,
or that trailer coming off on the highway
and maybe killing somebody.
Yeah.
So, couple minutes versus that is a win every time.
Then you lose your license, face criminal charges. It's not worth it.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna start wrapping this up, but all right, we did some talking about safety, but now let's talk about some girl talk. Okay, so we're gonna have a little girl talk session.
Let me just take a sip because I don't know what's to come.
Let me take a sip too. Okay. So in general, this is just girl talking. So in general, why do you feel like dating is like? Do you feel like dating is trash, and why do you feel like it's trash nowadays?
Dating nowadays.
I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it's hard.
Okay.
It's harder than what it used to be. My experience is I find that as women, we tend to pay attention to the one that stands out, the one that's cuter, than the one that's laid back and not so cute but got shit together.
Mm-hmm.
The one that stands out and cute, flashy, really don't be having their shit together. They on their mama couch, their sister's couch, homework out,
Somebody's out
somewhere, looking for a woman that they can prey on, that's vulnerable, so they can, take advantage. Not all guys now. I'm not bashing none of y'all. So don't take it that way. And it just seems like to me, the age I am now, how can I put this? I'm old enough and young enough to date the daddy or the son.
Boom.
So right now, the son, they're giving the 90s, the old 90s Mary J. Blige, back in the day Monica vibe. Type of love, They looking for commitment and somebody to have fun and grow and build with. Opposed to somebody that a little older and want to be controlling, set in their ways, they're not looking to build. They're just looking for, someone to pretty much just be there to take care of them. Not all guys, not all situations, but this is what I've experienced. And I'm just not in a state of mind at the moment where I feel like I should be taking care of somebody unless we're taking care of each other. So
Message. Did y'all hear that?
I think
Also, I was just having this conversation with somebody earlier, and like when people be talking about they want, when women say, I want a man that can take care of me, they automatically assume it's financially,
and it's not.
It is so not financially. First off, we pretty much got our own money.
And do.
Now, does money, you having your shit together, is that a prerequisite? Yes. Because you don't want no bro bitch, right? You don't. So what makes you, why is it different when we don't want that same thing? But that's not the only thing that we're looking for. It's so much bigger than that, outside of the money. And I don't know. I think men should think outside of the box. So when a woman says, I want my man to take care of me, it's not always financial. I think, now it's not to say some women are just chasing the bag.
Well, I mean, you do have some women that don't have the desire to, work hard. They do want somebody to take care of them. They can lean on, so they don't have to work as hard. But that comes along with controlling. Sometimes that comes along with not feeling appreciated. Sometimes that comes along with a lot more than they can handle at the moment.
That's true.
Because now you got this man that's always working because he has to foot everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a busy man that's faithful to you, but he's busy, always working, but he checks in, or you want somebody that you got to take care of or go 50-50 with, or somebody that's going to drop you off to work and play video games all day and late picking you up from work. I mean, you just got to pick your poison.
Boy, get the fuck out of here and bring me my car.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And then what I also see is, I want somebody that's going to make me happy. Nobody can make you happy. Happy is a self choice.
Definitely.
You have to make yourself happy. Not somebody can add to your happiness, but you're responsible for making you happy.
Say that again. Facts. Period. So okay. So what's the number one red flag you feel like women ignore because the man is cute?
They ignore that he hasn't shown them that he is deserving of their time, their trust. They just give it without him earning it. So if you're showing your hand too fast, they're never gonna fall in love with you. They're gonna fall in love with your hand or what you got to offer at the moment.
Huh. I like that. Yeah. That's period. I mean, if I had told you,
a red flag is, and he's not interested if he can go days or all day without talking to you. He's really not that interested. Mm-hmm. Now, a guy that wants to talk to you every day or reaches out, keeps you in the loop of what he got going on, that's a guy that's interested in you.
Yeah. I agree. So
young or old.
So listen, so we always talk about red flags, but let's talk about green flags. So what's a green flag that's actually rare and underrated?
The green flags are that they're gonna do just because, without you having to say anything. They're paying attention to your conversation. They're attentive to your needs, your wants. But sometimes that's too much for some of us women. So they run the guy away.
So you think we self-sabotage?
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of us, I mean, just be real. You have this reality in your mind of what that guy's supposed to be, instead of looking at him for what he really is. Mm-hmm. So in your mind, you have this fairy tale little thing of what he's supposed to be, the potential that he has, instead of going off the reality of that guy. Mm-hmm.
I think
because we tend to call, text, get mad because they didn't call me back, didn't text you fast enough. But that's not your guy. That's not your man. Y'all just starting off. So you're overstepping your boundaries by asking questions. Why didn't you call me back? Or why this? Or you showing out? Or you going off on them for what? You still get to know each other. So why trip about trivial things? That's not your man.
That's true.
It's the truth. That's not your man.
Next.
We're gonna go to the next.
Not your man.
It's not your
That's not
man.
your man.
And I know that's the truth. though.
In your mind, you can think what you want.
It's not yours.
But I think I watched a guy's podcast, or he was doing a video. He was talking about women need to date like 5 men at a time. Because I think some of us, like we start dating, we date that one person. And then of course we're gonna get attached to that one person because we're only dating that one person.
But the guy's not dating just that one girl.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know. That's a good one. So as a woman in transportation, I think when we're in transportation, it's harder to date because our schedules are so crazy, right? We work so many hours, and then by the time we get off, we're exhausted and beat. So, what is the best advice you have for setting boundaries without feeling guilty?
Well, as far as boundaries, without feeling guilty, you let that guy know your availability. And if he can't respect your time around your availability, then, sorry for him. Because, you have to choose you first.
That's true.
You have to, do you first. Take care of you first as far as your health, your wealth, your rest. Because you have to have plenty of rest operating those commercial vehicles on a daily basis.
So how do you balance that though? So if you're dating, how do you balance catering to this man that you like and that you're dating, but then also holding your career as far as your CDL, making sure you're giving the amount of rest? How is that balance?
It balances.
If that guy for you, he's gonna make it easy.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not for you, then he's gonna give you a hard time. You're never available. But that's an excuse to go do what you want to do with whoever.
I don't know if y'all heard that. So her phone disconnected again. But she said that if that man wants to make time,
he will. And if he's understood, I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah. If you have a busy schedule and you tell him, okay, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, these are the days that I'm available, he's gonna make it easy for you to see him, spend time with him. You might want to cook dinner, go out.
Whatever. Netflix and chill.
I think your thing went out again.
And he's gonna make it easy. Now that's a man. Now if you might get somebody that's not gonna make it so easy, he's gonna make excuses of why he's out with other women because you're never available. Because he don't care about you or your career.
And then
with men like that, that shows that they don't care because it's easy for him to walk away from you. He's not trying to understand your situation. He's not trying to see. He's not trying to make it easier. He's not putting anything in your pockets. He's not saying, hey, take a day off. Let's go do this. You deserve it.
Yeah.
He's going to let you watch your work while he's going to do him and complain. And complain about how you're never there. You're never available.
Right.
But you still have your own obligations to yourself, your children. Got to pay your bills.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, for me, what my takeaway was to anyone listening, don't let anybody play you small.
Even guys, you got women that the guy, oh, you work too much, you're never available, so they go out and do the same
Guys
thing.
too. Yeah.
They go out and do the same thing. They see other men, and the bad thing about women are the guy that's busy is trying to grow and build and have something in life. The guy that has all the time, where is he going? What does he have to offer? What does he have to bring to the table? Because you got most people these days that's not even checking to see what needs to be placed at the table before they try to go out and get something to bring to the table. We all can't bring a turkey to the table, especially if some of us are vegetarian. So I mean, it has to balance out.
Yeah.
And until then, you might as well just do you until that right person comes along. And there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think so either.
I used to think that. My last relationship made me feel like if I talked to more than one person, that I used to worry about why or if I would ruin things for us in the future or what he would think about me. But now I don't care. That was just his mindset, and I noticed that the mindset was real immature.
Right.
And I fell for it, which we all do.
We have all been through that. So her camera, she's having technical issues with her camera, but you can still hear her. But I think all of us, all women have dealt with craziness. Like we've all made bad choices, right? In partners, or we've all kind of what's the word? Kind of overlooked some red flags that we should have really been looking at. And I don't know. I think that
You can't let loneliness, put you in situations that you don't deserve to be.
I don't know if y'all can hear her. She said you can't let loneliness put you in situations that you don't deserve to be in.
And that goes for men and women, not just
Men
women.
and women. Men and women. So we got a comment. Let me see what this says. It says, rookie mistake. Nose diving into a place not knowing if you have enough space to get in and get out. I think he was talking about when we was talking about tight dots. Yeah, I think that's what he was referring to.
You investigate the key.
Using
what you gotta do.
Using your
goal
method.
right? If y'all know what goal is, if you've been driving for a minute, you should know what goal is. Can anybody tell me what goal is? I ain't even gonna say it. If y'all watching this and y'all driving, y'all should know what goal is.
If you know what goal is, put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. GOAL. What does goal stand for? Tell me that real quick. Okay, so while we're waiting on some of those comments, so what would you tell a woman chasing her CDL career and trying to date without losing herself?
You secure your bag first. Secure your bag first, and everything else fall into place. Because if you don't secure your bag first, who else gonna do it? Who gonna take care of you? Who gonna pay your bills? Who gonna do it? Secure your bag, everything else will fall into place.
Secure the bag, sis. So listen, don't let nobody play you small. You can be soft and disciplined, feminine and firm.
I think soft girl era is a mindset. Moreover, a guy putting you in that your femininity.
You think you put yourself in soft girl era?
Yeah, soft girl era to me is a mindset. Because I don't have, even though I'm the breadwinner of my house, I'm a single mom, but I still don't have to be masculine. And I had to learn that over time. That nobody can put me in my femininity except for me. Okay, if somebody comes along to make it easier, that's a plus. But until then, I have to still live for me.
Yeah.
Being masculine or in survival mode, it's a mindset. It's hard, and I've been a victim of it, of the mindset. But self, learning how to control your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
learning how to be alone, dating yourself. Self dates are important. Self care is important. Even if you do it at home, because you can't afford to go out and do it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's all important. That's your soft girl era.
I like that. I definitely feel like self dates are important. I think that
I agree. I don't think anybody can. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted because we talk about softer error and then masculinity, right? So if we are the breadwinners of our house,
Then you might as well be by yourself.
you should just be by yourself.
Unless this guy is in a position where he can't work. He may have fell sick, or
that's the only issue.
He might have been on a job for 20 years and they just lost he just lost his job. That's different. You're not in survival mode. When women say they're in survival mode, it's your mindset.
Trust me,
I've overcome all of this. So feeling like I was in survival mode and listening to social media about being in survival mode had me thinking that, okay, well, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But once I step back and focus on the reality of the world and not social media, the social media it'll have you fooled. Social media is not what happens it seems to be.
do you feel like women in transportation, no matter what area of transportation, trucking or transit, have a harder
dating life
than
than
just
regular women?
Mm,
Yes and no.
yes and no.
Elaborate.
So you get some men that find it so attractive for a woman to be driving this big ass truck and this big ass bus.
Right.
So you get these men that are infatuated with you and amused by you driving this huge vehicle. So now they're interested in learning, want to get to know you and learning you and seeing what how they can make things easier for you if you allow that. But then it'd be I know me as a Leo. I might see a man and I might not be his cup of tea, but then his homeboy might see me and like think I'm everything. But me being stuck on somebody else, I'd be like, no, I don't like you. So therefore, I'm gonna stay. If you want to stay in my masculinity and survival mode, until somebody that I like actually likes me back instead of liking the person back that likes me. Because that's going to always be the person that makes your life
Easier and bring joy.
and bring joy to your life. After you.
You first.
You first. You bring joy and excitement to your own life.
You love yourself.
You love yourself. Because once you love yourself, then everybody else is going to love you too.
Right.
Okay. So you don't feel like there's a big difference.
So you don't feel like there's a big difference.
And that goes for men and women.
And that goes for men and women. Because I don't ever want the men to think we're bashing them. Even though we just gorgeous TruckHer. But men matter.
Men matter.
Men matter.
I do think though it's a bit harder.
I think when men hear that you drive the truck,
it gives a bit. Until they actually get to know you.
Or
sometimes we have even with men we have a stigma. I see a lot of girls.
I hear a lot of girls talk about. Yeah, I'm not dating no truckers. Everywhere. Got women.
And so I think men also have a
bad
rep.
Rep.
Well, yeah, but then you have the other woman saying, "Oh, I'm going to date a truck driver because he makes money." Which, when I hear stuff like that, my mindset is, "Okay, well, I'm going to be the truck driver and make my own money."
Exactly.
That's a difference between a hustler mindset
Between a
and
hustler
a
mindset
user's mindset.
and a user's
I
mindset.
can see that.
I can see
I
that.
can't get the truck driver.
So why I can't get the truck driver and we team together. We get the bag together.
I was just telling somebody that today.
I was just telling somebody that today. I said,
if I'm going to date, I don't
date
want
somebody,
necessarily a man with money. I want
necessarily
a
a man
man
with
I can
money.
make
I want
money
a
with.
man I can make
But
money
the
with.
only downside,
But the only downside to that is,
this is no
and
bashing,
guys, this is no bashing to you, but when you get into conversations like this, whether it's with a man or a woman,
you have a woman,
when you have a woman that was raised by a single
no
mama
father
only,
figure,
no father figure, no
no
uncle,
nothing around.
no nothing around,
They have that
they have that
bitter mindset like their
bitter
mama.
mindset like their mama.
And I know y'all gonna be like,
And
oh,
I
that's
know
not
y'all gonna be
true.
like, oh, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. But
If you ever get into
if you ever get into a conversation, it's true.
you're gonna grow up bitter.
You're gonna grow up bitter
No
because you have no big brother, no father figure. Whatever your mama thinks of men, she's gonna project that off onto you until you're old enough to know better and see different for yourself. And then some people never go out of it.
Even with men.
And even with men, it's hard to you can't pick and choose who you want to be with because that person has to also choose you. But then you got men that's raised by single mamas that has no father figure, no uncle, no older brother to hold them accountable. Because you got your daddy that you do something, he gonna say, sit your ass down somewhere. Opposed to the mama, oh baby, it's okay, mama got it. Mama gonna do it. Don't worry about it. So now the mama going to work, the mama paying the bills, the mama cooking, cleaning, folding clothes, the mama doing everything. So now when this guy is looking for a woman, he looking for somebody just like his mama that's gonna do all of that because he thinks that's normal and it's not.
So let me ask you. So I'm gonna flip it. Women's side.
On the women's side, I was just having a conversation today.
A guy told me that men are raised from the beginning to don't hit girls, open the door for girls, just how to cater to girls, right, from a young age. But then we, as women, some of us are taught not needing it. We're taught never depend on anyone. We're taught to always make sure that we stand on our own feet. We're not taught to cater to men. Do you feel like something like that is something that is detrimental to the dating scene and
I don't think that you're taught to cater to anybody. If you're a nurturer, it's just gonna come natural.
And it's only gonna
come for the guy that you like, unless you're just a natural nurturer. If you're a natural nurturer, you're gonna nurture everybody around you. Now, when the guy comes along that you like, you're gonna show him a little bit more because you like him. Opposed to the guy that you really don't like, you're just gonna show the bare minimum. Right. And that's okay, because the men do it too. So as far as
the men
being raised one way and the woman being raised another way, that still stems back on the parents. Because I know some men that's been raised to also be independent, not to need a woman, to also cook, clean, and stand on their own 2 feet. Because that's just what their mom and dad taught them. Right. Then you got the men, like I said, was raised only by a single mom. And they're so used to seeing the woman do everything, so they think it's normal. So their mindset is also different. We might have been raised to be independent, but we're also raised to not say cater to your man, but you're also raised to be a partner. You're raised to be a partner, even though you have all your own stuff, and then this guy got his own stuff. Y'all bring it in together as one, but some things you're still going to keep separate for yourself. You're going to keep some things separate for his stuff. So it's not always the men that's being raised not to hit women, because I know women that raise their sons as if she hits you, hit their ass back. Right. Exactly. So it just depends on how you was raised and the environment you was raised in.
Right. Period.
That's it.
I like that. All right. So listen, I think let's see. Oh, we've been on an hour. See how I'm
Really?
telling that stuff fly?
Oh, that was fast.
So
Like 30
first,
minutes.
first off, I want to say thank you to Yashika. Did y'all hear the applause?
Thank you.
For joining Gorgeous TruckHers and 10-4 Radio tonight because we both got to be up for work in the morning. So this segment was called 18 Wheels to 18 Attitudes. Same CDL, different bullshit with Yashika. Y'all, hopefully y'all learned something. If this episode made you laugh, think, feel seen, maybe you related to something, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a future driver, share it with a current driver, share it with somebody who swear they could do trucking but can't even parallel park that little raggedy ass Nissan Altima.
Trucking is not for the weak, guys.
Trucking ain't for the weak. You gotta have a backbone. You gotta be able to listen, and be able to take constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest part.
That's the biggest part. Be able to take some criticism from others.
Be teachable.
Be teachable. Period. That's it right there. Be teachable. That's what I was looking for. So share this with a future driver, current driver, or somebody again who swear they just could be the best driver. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and share on all of our YouTube. All of our social media platforms, which is strolling. You can see right here: TikTok, Instagram, Gorgeous TruckHers, Spotify, and YouTube is 10-4 Radio, the Yard Talk podcast. So if you're a woman thinking about joining the industry, tap in with Gorgeous TruckHers. We're here to help you, get you in the game, stay in the game, period. All right. So until next time, y'all be safe. You got any last words?
The sky's the limit, ladies.
Sky's the limit, ladies. All right. Y'all keep it between the lines. Thank y'all for joining us. And we appreciate you guys so much. And I will tap in with y'all later.
Bye.